Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. It's been a while since I've done the Matchbox Monday, but Revel have recently repopped this whole Matchbox kit, and so I thought I would show it to you. Now, you have seen one of these built up. I built one many years ago and I had it in my collection, but unfortunately that recently got damaged, so I've bought two of this kit because I bought one, then I started making it up and then realised that I hadn't done the Matchbox Monday, so I basically got another one. So as you can see, it's 176, and that should be the case if it is a Matchbox kit being released by Revel. I'm pretty sure Revel didn't make any 176 kit themselves, so if ever you see 176 on the box, then it's a dead cert that it's going to be a Matchbox kit. I think this may be the original kind of artwork that Matchbox used as well. I'm not too certain. So let's have a look inside at the contents. So we've just got the two sprues for this particular model. Here you can see we've got the diorama base that Matchbox provide. We've got the road wheels, drive sprocket, idler sprocket, and then you've got the idler wheels that go on the lower hull. These are the inside road wheels. Here we've got the deck of the tank, turret, that's the rear there. Some more of the deck of the tank with the engine compartment, and then we got glacis plates for the gun, and that's another part of the turret there. Got the barrel here, that's the lower section of the hull, and then you got the, I'll turn that round, so you got the whole sides where the road wheels fit on. Now, Revel have made a decent job of obliterating all traces of Matchbox on this, but fortunately they still left the PK number for us, so it's PK-72, and it's my hope to have built and on the shelf all the Matchbox vehicles. That may be a bit difficult because I don't think Revel have repopped all of them. I think the Stuart hasn't been repopped. I think the Humber armoured car hasn't been repopped. I think the German six-wheeled armoured car with the aerial hasn't been repopped. The Panzer 3 or 4 hasn't been, I'm pretty sure. So the Matchbox kits themselves are just going up and up in price, but I want to do that. I think that's the top of my list with regards to building models and collecting models now, to own all the Matchbox kits and build them, specifically the armoured stuff. The tracks are the rubber band variety. So on to the instructions, which are these colour ones now, nicely produced by Revel. They don't really bear any resemblance to the old Matchbox instructions. Straightforward construction on this. As I say, I'm building one at the moment. It's going together really well. So nobody should have any issues with building this kit. The only thing I would say about this, and it's a problem that the Matchbox diorama bases have, this dio base doesn't work very well. the tank sits in a peculiar position and basically part of the tracks are floating in air. So on the build that I'm doing, I've put the dio base on a circular base that I got from Games Workshop and I've extended the actual diorama part excuse me, with DAS air drying modelling clay, so that the tank sits better on the diorama. You can finish the tank as one or two vehicles, either the 2nd Fife and Forfar Yeomanry Headquarters Company, 11th Armoured Division, British Army, North Europe, 1945, or as 2nd Devonshire Regiment, 231st Infantry Brigade, British Army, Germany, 1945. The Comet did see action just before the end of the war. It did come into service. Apparently the gun on this was more powerful than the one on the Panther. So that's quite interesting, and it had good speed as well. So and this was a development from the Cromwell. Now I'm building a Cromwell, as you know, for the Armistice Group build that's been run by military modeller Paul. So I'm enjoying building this one as well. There is one thing missing from the Matchbox kit. On the rear here you can see that the deck is flush, and that's where the exhausts come out. So there's like a huge section of mesh where the exhausts come out. Well, apparently the Comets were retrofitted with what they called Normandy cowling, and it was a curved section, a curved box that went along that exhaust outlet, and it directed the exhaust down away from the vehicle. Now, whether that was to give less of a signature to the tank when it was moving, so you didn't see plumes of smoke or whatever, and could identify it trundling down the road, I don't know. Now, I have been in touch with a company that makes 1/76 scale items for British tanks, and I've asked whether they would consider making some of those so that people can buy them and throw them on the back of the Comet. So there we go, guys. That's the Comet that was originally produced by Matchbox, and as I say, repop by Revel. I'm really enjoying putting the other one together. It's all built, it's had its paint on, and it's got the decals on. So now it's a case of weathering it, and I'm quite enjoying the project. So I will show you that at some future date. Thanks ever so much for watching. I'm really enjoying people's answers to the 40 questions. Some interesting insights to you guys, and thank you for sharing with those. And that's it. I'll catch up with you soon.